The inventors of these tortures were simply devils. Executioners would lock prisoners in an iron cabinet full of spikes, then slowly close the iron door, piercing the person inside with 1,000 holes. Any tiny movement would bring unbearable pain. Even worse, executioners would stab the prisoner's eyes blind with a dagger, causing a slow and agonizing death. There's also an even more cruel torture. Executioners would dip the criminal's hands into scalding hot wastewater, then throw in a ring and force the person to fish it out with their hands. Afterward, they'd bandage the injured hands. If the wounds healed within 2.5 days, the person was deemed innocent. If not, they could peacefully close their eyes, i.e., die. Additionally, there's a torture specifically for human traffickers. Executioners place the trafficker on a special wooden board, with hands and feet tied to ropes on rollers at both ends. Then they turn the rollers, stretching the 4 limbs in opposite directions. When muscles and tendons reach their limit, the bones snap under pressure, causing excruciating pain and ultimately tearing the limbs apart. Finally, popular science on how terrifying these accidents really are. English translation: the inventors of these tortures were downright devils. Executioners would shut prisoners inside a spike-covered iron cabinet, then slowly lower the iron door, impaling the person inside with countless punctures. The slightest movement brought unbearable agony. Even more horrific, executioners would gouge out the prisoner's eyes with a dagger, ensuring a slow, torturous death. Another even crueler method, executioners plunged the criminal's hands into boiling wastewater, tossed in a ring, and forced them to retrieve it by hand. They then bandaged the burns. If wounds healed in 2.5 days, innocence was declared. If not, the victim could rest in peace, i.e., die. For human traffickers, a specialized torment, they'd strap the trafficker to a custom wooden board, binding hands and feet to ropes on end rollers, turning the rollers' stretched limbs oppositely until muscles and tendons maxed out, bones shattered under strain, delivering searing pain before fully ripping the limbs apart. Finally, a popular science breakdown of just how terrifying these accidents were.